That opening song is really starting to grow on me. I'm liking it a lot more than the first season's opening of Hitsugi no Chaika. So anyways, this episode 2, still cannot believe we're already in the second week of this anime season, but anyways, this episode, really, I felt like I enjoyed the overall vibes and atmosphere, the music, and the different setup that takes place in this episode. And we get to see Red Chaika once again in this episode. For the first time from this season, second season of Hitsugi no Chaika, we get to see the Red Chaika. Now, I don't remember, I could be wrong here. But I remember the Red Chaika being able to talk a lot better than broken sentences like she was doing in this episode. Now, like I said, I could be wrong. It's been a long while since I watched season 1. But I remember Red Chaika, and I remember mentioning it, that Red Chaika didn't have broken sentences, but, our Chaika did. So, yeah. Is that because she's been using a lot more magic is why she's starting to talk like that? Or is it like a breakdown with whatever she is? And the main setup and concept of this episode that's going to probably play a major part later on in a couple episodes from now is that we find out that Emperor Gas has left behind a fortune. He has left behind a fortune on this island. And supposedly Chaika and the Red Chaika is going to be trying to find wherever this fortune is at. Because we have Guy, the informant, tell Red Chaika in this episode right at the beginning that I think you would want to go to the island first. Now, also right after that we get introduced that, supposedly the Emperor left a fortune on this island. And it might have the whereabouts or details of how Chaika was born, for instance, like how all these different Chaikas come into being, how Vivi got turned into a Chaika, stuff like that. So maybe we'll finally get our answers of how Chaika came to be alive at this point, because in this episode we see once again subtle hints of what really happened to the original Chaika. White Chaika has a dream, and it's kind of like a memory from the past, and you see it to where she's looking outside of her body, and you see how she gets decapitated, you see where she's getting executed. So that makes me instantly think that since we already know all the Chaikas have this mark around their neck, like they've had their head cleaved off, it makes me think that maybe the memories she's having are real, she has died, and it proves the point that the real Chaika has died. And all the other Chaikas are probably split with their personalities into different Chaikas. As I stated in the first season, I theorized that all the different Chaikas might be all the personalities of the Emperor or of the original Chaika, and then one day they might all form together to make one Chaika. That's what I want to say right now. Now, the thing is, okay, I'm pretty certain what Chaika is. I mean, if anyone's watched Full Metal Alchemist or anything like that, if you know about homunculi and stuff like that, most likely you will understand what probably Chaika is. That's just my theory. I truly believe that Chaika and all the other Chaikas are homunculi, but the theory can be kind of casted out when you think about how Vivi got turned into a Chaika, so there's a lot more stuff going on here than that. We'll have to see exactly what goes on with this island reveal if it does happen next episode. From what I saw with the preview, it looks like our gang, is going to be dealing with these pirates or whatever, trying to get a boat, I'm guessing, to get to the island, from what I saw from the preview or what I understood of it. But either way, the overall setup of this, I'm really enjoying it. And I actually like the characterization of Claudia, the hero girl in this episode. I'm loving how they're showing her perspective in this episode. Like, all the other heroes we have seen from the series in Season 1, they all seem broken down, or they seem to be worn down because of losing any will to fight anymore. Since war is over, they had no place in the world. And that's exactly what happened to our main male characters. So, to see how this hero is completely different, had to forge her own destiny, her own legacy, her own badge of honor to secede after the war, was really interesting, seeing how her character is vastly different. It was definitely a breath of fresh air from the other heroes. Now, Chaika, for one thing I will say, is that the romance is still strong as ever between Chaika and Toru. We completely see it in this episode, and how she starts blushing when Claudia brings it up. So that is definitely, still going on. Now, Frederica didn't have a big role in this episode, but she did actually help out the overall course of the battle between the hero, because if it wasn't for Frederica coming in and distracting Claudia, then Chaika would have never took that shot to actually win. So Frederica, technically, in the very end, is the one that caused the entire team to get that remains of the Emperor. So yeah, you gotta love how the kawaiiness of the little cute kitten wins over a big brutal freaking dragoon. That's pretty funny if you think about it like that. overall, the episode, very good. Sets up a lot of stuff, and it still makes me question what Guy is, the informant, because he always appears out of fucking nowhere, and he disappears out of nowhere. He appears, disappears. Either it has something to do with some form of magic, or he can teleport, or he goes super fast, or there's something else that's going on here. But it's really weird how his power's working. And actually, that brings up a very interesting theory. That I just got this theory in my mind this second. That dude, the informant, Guy, that's always appearing and giving Chaika's information, I think that dude might be the wizard that was told by the Emperor to go to the island. I want to say that right now. That's my theory. I think that dude is the one that was taking all the stuff from the Emperor's castle to that island, and he probably knows already all the mysteries to Chaika. Saying that now. So, overall, wonderful episode. I would give it a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next. This overall season has me very hyped up to see exactly what is going to happen and the mysteries behind Chaika. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. How'd you feel about this episode of Hitsugi no Chaika? Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments about it? I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.